Welcome back to another episode. Today we are doing Week 16 results with Cooper
and Todd.
The Rams inch it out over the New Orleans Saints 30-22.
Yeah.
Puka Nacua, one of my favorite wide receivers in the NFL. 9 receptions, 164 yards, and a touchdown for Puka Nacua.
Matthew Stafford had 2 touchdowns. He was 24 for 34. He had 328 yards. That's a pretty good game for Matthew Stafford and the Rams.
One of the most surprising games, the Steelers blow out the Bengals 34-11. Mason Rudolph, 17 for 27, 290 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
George Pickens had 2 touchdowns, 4 receptions, and 195 yards. So that's a pretty good game for the Steelers there.
The Bills inched it out over the Los Angeles Chargers. 24-22. Josh Allen, 15 for 21, 237 yards, a touchdown and an interception.
I mean, that's kind of surprising game for, 2-point game. So, I mean, the Bills barely win that one. But,
The Detroit Lions take it out over the Vikings, 30-24. Jared Goff, 30 for 40, 257 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, and Jared Goff, that is, kind of the Lions bounce back game to get back, starting going into the playoffs. So that's a good game for Jared Goff and the Lions.
The Cleveland Browns take out the Texans, 36-22. Joe Flacco, 27 for 42, 368 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. A good game for Joe Flacco, taking 2 interceptions away. That is a record game there.
Yeah, and Amari Cooper had a very good game. 2 touchdowns, 265 yards, and 11 receptions. So that's a good game for Amari Cooper.
The Green Bay Packers inch it out over the worst team in the NFL, 33-30. Jordan Love, 17 for 28, 219 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and Aaron Jones had 21 carries for 127 yards. So, I mean,
that's a good game for him. He needs to have a bounce-back game like that. The Seattle Seahawks inch it out over the Titans, 20-17. Geno Smith, 25 for 36, 227 yards and 2 touchdowns.
That's a good game for Geno Smith and the Seahawks there. Kind of bouncing back in between. So.
The Falcons beat the Indianapolis Colts 29-10.
That is a surprising game there.
Taylor Heineke, 23 for 33, 229 yards and a touchdown. A good game there for Tyler Heineke.
Bijan Robinson had 12 carries for 72 yards, and on the receiving end, Bijan Robinson had 7 carries for 7 receptions for 50 yards. So that's a pretty good game for the Falcons there.
The New York Jets take out the Washington Commanders, 30-28. Trevor Slideman, 27 for 49, 217 yards, a touchdown and an interception.
Breece Hall had 20 carries for 95 yards and 2 touchdowns. So that's a good game for Breece Hall and the New York Jets.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers blow out the Jacksonville Jaguars, 30-12. Baker Mayfield, 26 for 35, 283 yards.
He's finally found a place to stay for Baker Mayfield. Yeah, Mike Evans had 7 receptions for 86 yards and he had 2 touchdowns. So that's a pretty good game for the Bucs.
The Miami Dolphins inch it out over the Dallas Cowboys, 22-20. Tua Tagovailoa, 24 for 37, 293 yards and a touchdown.
Yep.
Good game for Tua.
Yeah, good game for Tua. Barely win against the Cowboys. So that's a good win for the Dolphins.
Bounce back game there.
Yeah.
Chicago Bears take out the Cardinals, 20 7-16. Justin Fields,
Yeah.
15 for 27, 170 yards, a touchdown and an interception.
That's a good game for Justin Fields. I mean, he's a running quarterback, but yeah, so that's a pretty good game.
The Patriots take out the Denver Broncos, 26-32. Bailey Zappi, 25 for 33, 256 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Ezekiel Elliott, he just came off the Cowboys. I mean, 12 carries for 27 yards. That's not too good. I mean, he didn't do that good on the Cowboys either. So,
The Kansas City Chiefs lose to the Las Vegas Raiders, 20-14. Aiden O'Connell, 9 for 21, only 62 yards. Somehow, some way, they come out with the win.
yeah, I mean, the Chiefs are going on a downhill slope. It's a snowball from losing to even more losses to worse teams.
They need one bounce-back game into the playoffs
Yeah.
if they want to get there. The Philadelphia Eagles take the Giants 33-25. Jalen Hurts, 24 for 38,
It's a good game.
301 yards, a touchdown and an interception.
DeAndre Swift, he had 1 touchdown, 20 carries for 92 yards. So that's a pretty good game.
The one game we thought would be the game of the
Yeah.
week didn't turn out to be. Baltimore Ravens beat the San Francisco 49ers 33-19. Lamar Jackson, 23 for 35, 252 yards, 2 touchdowns. I think he'll get the MVP.
Yeah.
Brock Purdy, he was up there. He was 18 for 32, 255 yards, 4 picks, puts him down in the race.
Also, in Lamar Jackson for rushing, he is a running quarterback, so 7 carries for 45 yards. So that's pretty good for Lamar Jackson.
That is our Week 16 result with Cooper
And Ty.
Peace out.
Okay.